bedrooms, 4 bathrooms, valued at $750,000. You could also win a $10,000 Visa gift card. This from the Dream Day Foundation. Use it on anything you want. Or a brand new 2025 Billy Howell Ford Maverick XL Hybrid. This pickup truck is valued at $28,000. And something we could all use these days, $5,000 in grocery gift cards, courtesy of Academy Mortgage, powered by Guild Mortgage. Go ahead and scan the QR code for all the details. Welcome to the 2025 St. Jude Dream Home. As soon as you walk in, you notice all the custom features the builder, the Providence Group, put into this home, starting with this beautiful stone wall here near the entryway. That will certainly catch your guests' attention. And as you come into the main living area here, the focal point tends to be this waterfall countertop in the kitchen. How can you resist this? And you see that also on the backsplash as well. Custom lighting by Kichler throughout the home and all throughout the house. Appliances by Bosch. You really can't beat this. So this is where the dining room and living room area will be. And when we talk about that rustic chic design, this is what you have to picture. The TV will be mounted on this wall, and this really gives you a feeling of a high-rise building in Midtown Atlanta. You head outside, you have your very own living space out here with the paved patio, a pergola on top, and look at that, your very own gas grill. A wonderful place for you to entertain guests. Let's head up to the bedroom. This dream home has 4 bedrooms, 4 bathrooms. This is the primary bedroom. It could be yours. You could spend a lot of time in here. You have your very own butler's pantry, your beverage chiller is going right here. The Bosch Wi-Fi enabled coffee maker right here. 2 of them inside this home, each one worth about $2,500. Again, this room is huge. You head into the primary bathroom. You have a beautiful soaking tub right here looking over your backyard. You'll get a lot of daylight right there. A walk-in shower. Enough room for 2 people, I would say. Yeah, it is very, very nice. I do love the walk-in closet here in the primary bathroom. It is huge, and you have these amazing soft close drawers. How can you beat this deal? One $100 ticket to the St. Jude Dream Home Giveaway can get you this home valued at $750,000. That's not the only prize either. Tell you what, you could win a 2025 Billy Howell Ford Maverick pickup truck. That could be yours. You got to get in on this deal, or a $5,000 grocery gift card. This could be yours too. This, of course, sponsored by Academy Mortgage, powered by Guild. But I'll tell you what, there is a deadline for this one, a $10,000 Visa gift card. That deadline, midnight tonight. After tonight, this prize goes away. You got to make sure you get in on this one. You do not want to miss out. All the prizes could be yours when you get your $100 ticket to the St. Jude Dream Home Giveaway today.
Atlanta News First presents the St. Jude Dream Home Giveaway.
They have a mission that no child is denied.
They took care of everything. I mean, we just had to show up.
Genuinely care for you, and they want the best for you, and you can feel that from the moment you walk on the campus.
Ways that they love you, from the medical ways to just being friends with all of us when we go. It's an amazing, amazing place.
It's all about the kids, guys. That's what it's all about.
These families have less and less to worry about with their kids going through what they're going through.
It's just set up so nicely. I always tell friends it's the Disney of healthcare.
They have lots of toys there.
Great just to see what they can do, and just amazing.
This is truly a global effort to combat cancer as well as other childhood diseases.
Welcome to this special edition of the St. Jude Dream Home Giveaway. I'm Tracy Hutchins. The Dream Home campaign, it's special to our team here at Atlanta News First. This is our third year being part of the campaign, and the experience, well, it's not only been fulfilling, but rewarding too. Our main goal is to raise money for St. Jude Children's Research Hospital and the incredible work they do fighting childhood cancer and other serious illnesses. But there is a lot in it for you too. You can win some amazing prizes all at the same time. We're going to get to that in just a bit. But first, I'd like to introduce you to Rosa Servine, the program advisor for the St. Jude Dream Home Giveaway campaign. Rosa, welcome.
Hi.
Yeah. So let's get right into it, because the Dream Home campaign, it's certainly crucial to the success of St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. You've seen it firsthand. How are the funds really critical to the mission of St. Jude?
Yes, so essentially this fundraising campaign is supporting the efforts of St. Jude Children's Research Hospital by providing funds to cover the treatment, travel, food, housing for all the patients who are being treated at St. Jude. We're big believers that the last thing a parent needs to be worried about during this very difficult time in their lives is how are they going to pay for all that, right? So that directly supports those efforts.
Of course, we do this all for the families, especially local families here in the metro Atlanta area who are really able to benefit from what St. Jude can provide for them. You've met many of those families. It's really incredible how they are so resilient.
Yes, in St. Jude, that's the one thing that we want you all to know is that St. Jude not only treats patients from Memphis, but local families here in Atlanta, Georgia. It could really be your neighbor. You really don't know, but essentially, they are providing support for them by allowing them to get to St. Jude at no cost, getting that treatment, and providing them with hope, really, to get through this all.
Yeah, some of them have been able to share their stories with us. Let's take a look at some of them. You're how old now?
4.
We're just thankful that she's here, because there was a point in time where we thought, she wouldn't make it to her first birthday.
For Paru and Hanish Patel, the future was unclear for their oldest daughter, Sita. Soon after she was born, doctors at St. Jude Children's Research Hospital discovered she had a brain tumor.
The tumor is in a portion of her brain that controls her balance. So when they take out the tumor, you're also, taking out, just a large portion of, an important function.
Instead of removing the tumor, doctors opted to treat it with pill therapy.
Thankfully, St. Jude and other institutions have created a whole new class of drugs where kids can take these pills orally to treat these tumors. They don't have to be in the hospital. They don't have to get harsh chemotherapy. A pill has been part of Sita's daily routine for the last 2 years, along with being a big sister to little Radha. And because of Sita's extensive physical therapy, the two can play all day. Took her a long time to kind of even sit up, and then a long time to walk. She walked with a walker for a long time. Now she runs and continues to work on those deficits just from that one surgery that she had when she was a baby. She's able to live a pretty normal life here in Atlanta at home. Right now we're happy that things are just staying stable.
And they took care of everything. I mean, we just had to show up, which is amazing.
And also when I went to my scans, there's this doctor that would give me presents every time she saw me.
Really? A burden lifted. It was exactly what Stacy Imler needed after her daughter Taryn was diagnosed at just 16 months old with cancer in both of her kidneys. Doctors in Atlanta had already removed one of Taryn's kidneys, and the family turned to St. Jude Children's Research Hospital in Memphis to help save her remaining kidney.
Within a day, you get this itinerary, and it has every schedule. It has every place you need to be. It's documented, and it's very easy. When you check in there, they say, oh, here's your medical record number. Here's your schedule. These are the things you're going to do, and they really try to make it as easy as possible so that you don't have to think about it. That's great. Like, we're not having to find an Airbnb in Memphis. I mean, we had housing on site. We could just walk from the housing to the hospital. We had a meal card that was given to us. We went to the K Cafe there, which was such a great place for us. I mean, they knew us. The cook would see us come in, and she would immediately be like, oh, you want the chicken and you want the burger. I mean,
and I had hardly any hair because I was so little.
They just made us feel at home, and we just didn't have to worry about anything. We just had to worry about getting Taryn healthy.
Such incredible stories that certainly speak to the heart of this campaign, but there is still something in it for you. Our dream home is the grand prize, and of course we have some pretty incredible other prizes too. So Rosa, let's begin with the dream home, because this is really the pinnacle, what we talk about. When someone wins this, it is life-changing. So this dream home, it's in Cumming. It is state-of-the-art, 4 bedrooms, 4 bathrooms. You've been in it, I've been in it. Tell me what you love about this home.
It's truly phenomenal. It says it in its name. It's a dream home. So special thank you to our national sponsors, Bosch, Brizo, Kichler, Train, and Shaw, by providing top-of-the-line items. So it has all the bells and whistles, and it's essentially a dream home in itself. So. And
when we talk about Bosch, we saw this kind of running theme in the other 2 dream homes, that there's this incredible coffee maker. It's got built-in Wi-Fi. There's one in the primary bedroom and one downstairs. I mean,
you don't have to worry about going downstairs to get your coffee anymore. So it's such a big plus.
Yeah, an incredible one. So we really look forward to the sneak peek when that happens coming up in June. Now, there's also a brand new 2025 Billy Howell Ford Maverick pickup truck. This one rides like an SUV. It is so cool. This valued at $28,000.
Yes, it is phenomenal. We were able to see a little bit at the home, but it's truly top of the line 2025 vehicle. So we are very excited about having them sign on for this year.
And I love it that the winner can actually pick the color from the inventory there at Billy Howell. They've been really gracious to do that.
They have a variety of different colors available. So the lucky winner will be able to pick. Maybe they want to see their truck in red or in blue, so it's going to be truly a great prize.
Yeah, I love that you can also add the family to the car. It's got 2 seats in the back too, 4 doors.
It's extremely convenient, and again, it's a truck, so you're able to load a lot of things on there.
Yeah, and a hybrid, so you'll get great gas mileage. All right, other prizes that you could still win. $10,000 Visa gift card. This from the Dream Day Foundation. Now, I know they've done a lot of work with the St. Jude Dream Home campaign, but this, an incredible prize, $10,000.
$10,000 goes a long way today. So it's truly phenomenal to have that as a prize as well. And as you mentioned, the Dream Day Foundation has been extremely supportive of St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. So for them to come on and support our campaign this year, we are just honored. And again, $10,000. Nowadays, that can really help you out. So that's a great prize in itself.
Right. Whatever you need to buy for the family for a summer break.
Or for yourself. Don't forget.
That's enough money to treat yourself and your family.
Everyone can be treated.
Now, this I love because I think this is so important right now in our time. $5,000 grocery gift card. This from Academy Mortgage, powered by Guild Mortgage. And when I spoke to the folks at Academy Mortgage, they said, you know what, this is so important for families to be able to take care of their little ones for themselves, that, you know, you can go to the grocery store and not have to worry about the cost.
Yes, I think this is a topic of conversation in many households right now. Groceries are so expensive. So Academy has been extremely gracious in providing that little support for the potential new winner. And again, $5,000 to spend is truly going to help out.
Yeah, it can go a long way.
Absolutely.
As we know. So here's the great thing. You were qualified to win all the prizes: the house, the truck, the gift card,
the grocery gift card.
It is amazing. For just $100, just one $100 ticket. We've seen it in the past 2 campaigns.
Absolutely.
One ticket can win you that house, can win you that truck, can win you the gift cards. But of course, we would love it if you could buy more than one ticket. Get one for your friends, for your family, for yourself too. Go ahead, scan the QR code. We've got all the details right there, or log on to AtlantaNewsFirst.com. And one of the big parts of the Dream Home campaign, of course, is the Dream Home, the grand prize. We've been very fortunate to have the Providence Group sign on again for a 3rd year. We're so excited.
We're very excited about that.
The amazing work they do and the beautiful homes. But, you know, we have a number of people who are donating their time, materials, their labor to be a part of this Dream Home campaign.
Yes, absolutely. And we are so thankful for the Providence Group for signing on for a 3rd year. But as you mentioned, it is a community effort. It's a labor of love by not only the Providence Group, but also their trade partners. And it's going to be truly a dream home. This is going to be an amazing home valued at $750,000. 4 bedrooms, 4 baths, 2,500 square feet. Truly phenomenal.
Yeah, And of course, building a home, never easy. Anyone
Exactly.
who's had their home built, you know that. And that can come with some challenges. But I'll tell you what, the builders have done an incredible job. Let's take a look at some of their stories. 1, 2, 3, dig! It's all hands on deck to break ground and build the 2025 St. Jude Dream Home. It takes a lot of heart to do it too.
The kids are unbelievable, and you know their hearts and dealt a bad card in life. It's great just to see what they can do, and just amazing.
A family never receive a bill when they come to St. Jude.
There's plenty of passion behind the Providence Group of Georgia and their builder partners for a third year in a row. They're making sure all the money raised during the Dream Home Giveaway goes directly to St. Jude Children's Research Hospital and the children treated there.
Our local trade partners, you know, and subcontractors have donated everything the last 2 years, and they plan on doing this year.
Just the fact that we're doing a small part of it and trying to do above and beyond, just so these families have less and less to worry about with their kids going through what they're going through.
My son was diagnosed with cancer 2 years ago. He's a survivor. He's doing great. So you always want to get involved with things that touch your heart.
We're able to do it. We're very blessed. North Georgia Brick's been blessed. We want to pass it on to everybody else we can. It's all about the kids, guys. That's what it's all about. It couldn't be happier to do it.
You could not do this without them. This is truly a global effort to combat cancer as well as other childhood diseases, and everyone has joined in on the fight, so we are so appreciative of that.
Now this is the third year for the Dream Home, and you feel like every year you got to step it up.
Absolutely, absolutely. I lose sleep over this, so because I want it to be so perfect.
Oh, it's beautiful. That pursuit of perfection is what drives designer Terrence Manley. His work as design director for the Providence Group of Georgia has been showcased in the previous 2 St. Jude Dream Homes.
This is so amazing.
And this year, Manley plans to wow you again.
This is my house right here.
With his rustic chic design.
It's going to have the feel of a modern log cabin. So you're going to see elements that take you to Blue Ridge. And then you'll have modern pieces such as the TV backdrop that will take you to a high-rise in Midtown.
Wow. You'll find warm elements that include gray, brown, green, and black.
It never ends.
In the 2025 Dream Home, and features you haven't seen before.
So we will do stone walls inside the project this year, making it a little bit more rustic. You'll see a lot more wood and planked wood.
So what would this be a sample of?
That is a sample of the flooring. So we're going to use this, and it has a nice, great undertone. So it'll be under the island, and then so that'll bring it all together.
My mind is blown.
I'm excited to see it come to life. I'm excited and we want the public to come out and support St. Jude so we can find a cure for this childhood cancer.
This year's Dream Home is incoming. The St. Jude Dream Home Giveaway is a top fundraiser for St. Jude Children's Research Hospital, and it is a way for supporters just like you to win some pretty incredible prizes. I spoke with one business owner who supports St. Jude and her Cumming community.
We hand make our flour mixture.
That's Auntie Kim's secret recipe.
Yeah, this is the secret recipe right here.
That secret recipe is what helped build Kimberly Boyd's pound cake business.
You know, when you're talking about smooth, room temperature eggs, right?
Every cake made in her Cumming store, a gift.
Great job, look at that.
She says, to those who want that familiar feeling of home.
It's from my grandma, and she taught me the recipe. I've always had it memorized. I just thought that's how you do things. And it was how she did. There was always a cake on her counter.
You're like family here, so call her Auntie Kim and her husband, Uncle Mark.
It's a joy. When pound cakes are baked, they're baked by grandma and mom and someone who cared about you. It takes a lot to bake a pound cake.
The couple doesn't just work in Cumming, they've lived here for 19 years, not far from the 2025 St. Jude Dream Home.
Just the amount of people that can get involved in that kind of fundraiser, it's going to be a big thing, so that's fantastic. All right.
Auntie Kim and Uncle Mark already know the difference St. Jude Children's Research Hospital can make. They've been donating for decades and say the Dream Home Giveaway is a pretty sweet deal.
Absolutely. Buy that ticket to win the house. It is an absolutely wonderful community. It's a great place to raise your kids. To think of family love is here.
Well, the St. Jude Dream Home Giveaway, as you know, Rosa, it is certainly an easy way to have a direct impact on local families with children being treated at St. Jude. Well, recently I met with one family from Cumming whose son is alive today because of St. Jude. But this is your first time in this dream home, right?
That's right. Yeah, it looks great.
Yeah.
A first look for Stephen Ramsey of a home built on hope for the patients at St. Jude Children's Research Hospital.
Very nice.
The money raised with every $100 ticket will help families just like his.
In early 2019, had 3 headaches that were really bad. Vomiting, pain reliever didn't work.
His son Brooks had just turned 4 years old when he received a dangerous diagnosis.
They found that he had something called a craniopharyngioma, which is a tumor that sits on the pituitary gland, almost, dead center of the head. At the time, St. Jude was one of the few hospitals in the country to have something called proton beam radiation, which can effectively treat craniopharyngioma.
To get the treatment Brooks needed, Stephen and his wife Amanda moved to Memphis to be close to St. Jude Children's Research Hospital.
So we were there for roughly a month and a half to 2 months, and St. Jude covered everything. Took care of everything while we lived in Memphis to get this done.
And they did. Not only did Brooks recover, he's now thriving.
He's great. He's 10. We just passed the 5-year mark of getting it done, so we actually enjoy going back. We love Memphis. We love St. Jude. The kids love the environment there. It's just set up so nicely. I always tell friends it's the Disney of healthcare.
Well, I am so excited about the Dream Home, Rosette. Now, this is really incredible because everyone will be able to see it starting in early June when we have the open house.
Yes, so every weekend in June from noon to 5, the public is open to go visit the home, visit the Dream Home, check out all the specs that we've been talking about. And also there's an additional thing this year where anyone who goes and visits the homes are automatically entered to win the open house prize.
That's another reason to check it out.
Absolutely.
I always love seeing the home fully staged because now I can imagine what my furniture might look like.
Exactly.
Right?
It's some inspiration to the potential new owner to see what you like, what you don't like, and essentially you're checking out this dream home in all its nice specs.
Oh yeah, I love it. This is always a very exciting time. Don't forget the tickets to the St. Jude Dream Home Giveaway. They are going fast. You do not want to miss your opportunity to win the home of your dreams and of course other prizes. But take a look at this brand new home. It's in a gated community built with family in mind. 4 bedrooms, 4 bathrooms, a 2-car garage, upgraded fixtures, lights, and flooring too. Now, you could also win a brand new 2025 Billy Howell Ford Maverick pickup truck. This worth $28,000. Picture yourself driving off in this. It is a hybrid with 4 doors and a generous truck bed, and it rides like an SUV. There is also a $10,000 Visa gift card from the Dream Day Foundation. The possibilities endless with this one, and a $5,000 grocery gift card from Academy Mortgage powered by Guild. You can really buy a lot of food for your family with that one. Now, you're qualified to win all the prizes when you get your $100 ticket today. Scan the QR code for details or log on to atlantanewsfirst.com. Rosa, I do want to thank you for being part of this very special edition of the St. Jude Dream Home Giveaway. And of course, the best is yet to come. You excited?
Absolutely. We can't wait. Thank you so much.
So excited. Before we go, we do want to pay tribute to St. Jude Children's Research Hospital founder, Danny Thomas, of course, with a well-known quote. He hoped to inspire millions of Americans to help find cures for childhood cancer. That's a dream he never thought would be realized. Well, here's his quote. I'd rather have 1 million people give me $1 than one give me 1 million. That way, you have 1 million people involved.